Hello everyone, hello parents, hello preschoolers, and a very special hello to my squirrels class. I miss you all, and I hope that everyone is doing great and fantastic in getting through this. So I'm going to read a book today, and it's one of my very favorites. It is called Sick Day for Amos, McGee. And the author is the person who wrote the words, and his name is Phillip Stead. And the illustrator is the person who made the pictures, and her name is Stead. So you can see, might not even been able to see it before. So there is Amos. And you'll notice that he's playing cards with some very interesting creatures. So let's find out what happens. I want to make sure that we're able to see the pictures. All right, Amos McGee was an early riser. Every morning when the alarm clock clanged, he swung his legs out of bed and swapped his pajamas for a fresh press uniform. Look, he even has little bunny slippers. Bet he's going to put those on. He would wind his watch and set a pot of water to boil, saying to the sugar bowl, "A spoonful for my oatmeal, please, and 2 for my teacup." Belly full and ready for the workday, he would amble out the door. I want to make sure you can see the picture. Okay, there we go. Every day, Amos waited for the number 5 bus. "Next stop, City Zoo," the bus driver would call. 6 a.m., right on time. So there is the number 5. And there's Amos. He has a very teeny tiny little pocket watch. That's how he knows what time it is. Amos had a lot to do at the zoo, but he always made time to visit his good friends. He would play chess with the elephant, who thought and thought before making a move, and run races with the tortoise, who never, ever lost. And he would sit quietly with the penguin, who was very shy, and lend a handkerchief to the rhinoceros, who always had a runny nose. And at sunset, read stories to the owl, who was afraid of the dark. Isn't that funny? An owl that's afraid of the dark. One day, Amos awoke with the sniffles and the sneezes and the chills. He swung his achy legs out of bed and curled them back again and said, "I don't think I'm going to go to work today." Meanwhile, at the zoo, the animals waited for their friend. The elephant arranged his pawns and polished his castles. The tortoise stretched his legs and limbered up. The penguin sat patiently, all by himself. The rhinoceros worried that his allergies were worsening. And the owl perched atop a tall stack of storybooks, scratching his head with concern. "Where is Amos?" all the animals wondered. Later that day, what are those animals doing? I noticed something. Where do you think they're going? Hooray! My good friends penguins are here. The elephant prepared a game of chess. Amos thought and thought before making a move. I am too tired to run races. Achoo! Amos said to the tortoise. Let's play hide and seek instead. The tortoise hid in his shell. Amos hid beneath the covers. Those aren't very good hiding places, are they? Amos yawned. Oh, I could use a nap. The penguin sat quietly, keeping Amos's feet warm. Achoo! Amos awoke with a sneeze. The rhinoceros was ready with a handkerchief. I'm beginning to feel much better, thank you, said Amos to all his friends. He swung his legs out of bed. Perhaps we'll share a pot of tea. I think that this page is funny because look at how the elephant and the rhinoceros are sitting on those teeny tiny little chairs. Amos wound his alarm clock. It's getting late, he said. After all, we have a morning bus to catch. So Amos said good night to the elephant, and good night to the tortoise, and good night to the penguin, and good night to the rhinoceros, and good night to the owl, who, knowing that Amos was afraid of the dark, read a story aloud before turning off the light. They all spent the night snoozing away together. The penguin is still awake. It notices something. So yeah, again, this story is called A Sick Day for Amos McGee. Thank you all so much for listening along. I'll be reading another story in about a week or so. So I hope you've been enjoying these, and I hope that everyone is doing fantastic and continues to do so. So bye! Have a good day, everyone!